certain keywords, there are certain constants, and also design sa Visual Basic application nyo na hindi kayang gawin ng conversion wizard. So what I'm trying to point out is that yung conversion wizard, hindi yan yung solusyon sa lahat ng problema nyo. Kasi there are certain sections lang of your VB6 code na kaya nyang i-upgrade. Remember, VB6 is an object-based PL, and Visual Basic.NET is a full-fledged object-oriented PL. So in terms of design, malaki talaga yung difference nila. So you also have to talk to your systems analyst, or if you have any application architect, about possibly redesigning your application. How will you know whether you're going to redesign your application? If you have a Visual Basic application, halimbawa sa 4, in-upgrade sa 5, in-upgrade sa 6, yun yung mga candidate applications that you would need to redesign, then you convert it to Visual Basic.NET. Okay, third, yung financial cost, which is, well, one of the main concern of most companies if they're going to migrate or upgrade. What they normally do, nagpa-partial upgrade sila. So, yung mga section ng code nyo na nakadesign in a modular way, yun yung madaling i-convert sa Visual Basic.NET. Yung ease of upgrade, again, depende yun. Number 1, yung modularity ng code. Kung yung VB6 application nyo nakadesign in a modular way, yung gumagamit kayo ng modules, di ba? Sa Visual Basic.NET, lahat ng reusable code nandoon para madali siyang i-share within the different forms in your project. So, your module, you can convert that to a class pagdating kay VB.NET. Number 2, yung project types. There are several project types in Visual Basic 6 that doesn't have wala siyang direct equivalent kay Visual Basic.NET. So, sinabi ko na kanina yung ActiveX, yung DHTML, kailangan na i-convert yan sa web forms ni ASP.NET. Guys, still with me? Okay. In terms of control types, sino pa yung gumagamit dito ng OLE control, yung shape, yung line? Familiar kayo doon sa Visual Basic 6? If you're going to use a conversion wizard, and if your VB6 application contains a lot of those controls, i-convert siya ni conversion wizard sa label. Kasi yun yung equivalent niya kay Visual Basic.NET. And several language constructs kay Visual Basic 6, wala siyang equivalent kay Visual Basic.NET. Example, GoSub, LSTEP, and then several others. Kung marami kayo masyado ng ganong keywords sa VB6 application nyo, you'd have to manually convert that to its equivalent in Visual Basic.NET. Sorry, ako yun. Okay pa ba? Masyado bang mabilis? Dinner na? These are the different options for upgrading. Again, 1, complete rewrite. When you talk about complete rewrite, ibig sabihin yung design ng VB6 application nyo, kailangan ng baguhin. Second, complete upgrade. You're going to use the conversion wizard to upgrade all sections of your VB6 application. And third, yung partial upgrade lang. So yung complete rewrite, this is advisable if upgrading is impractical. So, nakita halimbawa ng systems analyst nyo or yung application architect nyo na yung design ng Visual Basic application, kapag ka-kinonvert nyo sa Visual Basic.NET, parang kinonvert nyo lang yung syntax, pero hindi siya optimized for an OOP implementation. Then, second, if you wanted to take advantage of the performance that is available in the .NET Framework API, like say for instance, as I mentioned earlier, yung ADO.NET. If you're going to use ADO.NET, you can take advantage of performance and scalability because of dataset and data reader. Most of you are familiar with the two, diba? Dataset and data reader. And these are the advantages and disadvantages. Again, if you're going to have a complete rewrite, yung performance, yung scalability, kuha nyo na. Kasi nga yung, because of the .NET framework, in particular ADO.NET and ASP.NET. Also, one thing about ASP.NET is a compiled language. So, kung compiled language, if you're going to compare it to other programming languages, mas mabilis ang compiled languages compared to the others. Also, you're familiar with early binding. Diba, pag sinabi natin early binding, bakit siya mas mabilis compared to late binding? Kasi sa early binding, like if you're going to declare variables, alam niya na agad kung ano yung data types early on. Cleanest design because of OOP. Again, you can reduce code base kasi meron ng applications actually or several controls in Visual Basic.NET na nandun na sa toolbox, i-drag and drop nyo na lang. Third, lastly, you can use all the features of the .NET framework. Ang disadvantage lang, again, it depends on the profile of the developers in your company. Actually, learning Visual Basic.NET, if you're already developing on Visual Basic 6, madali-dali na siya. Kasi halos pareho lang naman yung syntax nila. Tama ba? Sa mga Visual Basic 6 developers who are using Visual Basic.NET right now. Difference lang nila talaga with VB.NET kasi full-fledged OOP na siya. So yung abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, may implementation na talaga kay VB.NET. So, sinabi lang niya na labor-intensive. Kasi nga, again, if you're going to do a complete rewrite, hindi ka lang naman conversion wizard, kung anong ginuhitan niya, yun lang yung babaguhin mo. If you will be performing this upgrade option, kailangan muna i-redesign siya before you're going to convert it. So, i-redesign mo siya in such a way that you'll have to make sure na yung design niya, i-maximize niya talaga yung OOP principle. Kasi it would be useless if you already have application on Visual Basic.NET, pero parang binago mo lang yung syntax, yung design principle mo, VB6 pa rin. Yun nga lang, if you're going to do a complete rewrite, and if you have VB6 application or legacy code na wala siyang direct equivalent kay VB.NET, hindi nyo na yun magagamit. Unless you encapsulate that in a COM component and then interoperability kayo sa loob ng .NET. Question so far? Pagod ba sa biya? Edu, i-break mo yung ice.
No, just kidding. I got any questions with the So, sinong company yung may May,
VB6.
we're still maintaining a large VB6 application that just won't die. Just won't go to hell. I have one here. Sa inyo, sir, na. Yeah, I think I need to add one very, very basic prerequisite. Yung VB6 app. Kasi may lumapit na sa akin eh. Gusto nilang i-upgrade yung VB6 app. Dapat nasa inyo pa yung code base.
Oo nga naman.
Pinapa-upgrade sa akin yung VB6 app nila, kaya lang wala, exe file, so medyo mahirapan tayo. Mahirapan tayo konti. Okay. Sir,
hindi konti yung endo.
Mahirapan tayo konti. Sabi ko, okay, babalik natin yan sa assembly, tapos saka natin gagawing C++, saka C#. Okay. Ano pa ba? So, wala nang nagme-maintain ng VB6. Okay. Wala eh. Okay. Sir, sa inyo, yung si Sir muna na una siya. Mamaya nang bibigay ng private, pamimigay ko yung
laptop mo?
Yung letter M muna. Hindi ko bayad siya, bumibigay. Yung sa inyo, sir, anong klase po siya? What is the biggest reason why your company hasn't decided to upgrade?
Yung core system kasi, sir.
Core system is based on?
It's Visual Basic. SQL. So yun yung business, yun yung ginagamit.
So it's just too big. Okay. So, making another version, the .NET version, is impractical.
Actually, we already started. Ano na siya, is WPF.
Uh-huh.
So big jump, hindi na dumaan ng dati.
Yeah, that's a huge jump.
Kasi ang inano ng architect namin siguro, why go into .NET, PB.NET, and then in the future naman, papunta rin naman dun sa,
Yeah.
sa mga win apps.
So it moved.
Nag-jump na kami agad doon. But most part of the system nasa PB6 pa rin.
Yung still in use. Right?
Modular, tinatransform
Okay.
namin.
Parang partial upgrades.
Mm.
Okay.
And
So,
then from the main system na PB6, nag-create ng mga shortcuts na this module, then i-call niya na yung bagong programs. Yung bagong WPF na yung tinatawag.
so parang may wrapper siya na ano. Okay, so yung isang company na yun, they decided to upgrade. So yun sa inyo po, anong klaseng application?
Traceability system. Traceability system.
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
Yes.
So what's the biggest factor that's stopping you guys from upgrading?
Because it is using for our production for tracing products.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to plan pa lang sir.
Okay, you're now planning.
Yes.
So, okay, so wala nang stopping factor. You basically, you have decided to upgrade na.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the biggest factor that made you decide to upgrade?
I don't know.
Ah, inutusan. Sabi sa akin, upgrade ko daw. Parang wala mo nang ginagawa, so upgrade ko. Parang gano'n. Okay, thank you very much for that. Mamaya na yung mga prices.
If they have any question ba, Sir Edu,
Yeah,
can
you
they
just-
ask you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
consultation or kaya si Sir John?
Yeah, so if if anywhere in between those slides you have questions, like special cases in your company, if it's not proprietary or it's not illegal for you to ask, kasi diba? May mga applications kayo na hindi niyo pwedeng itanong eh, kasi, right? Diba? So, may
But-
application kasi kami nagpapabagsak ng mga aeroplano. Gusto namin i-upgrade, parang hindi pwede. So,
Actually, can also ask questions about if you have any projects right now. In particular, VB6 application, you're considering to upgrade or nag-a-upgrade na kayo tapos mayroong problema. You can ask the experts. Ayan, nandiyan
Who's in
na
the
siya.
process?
Si Edu tsaka si John. Sino dito yung in the process na of migrating their VB6 application to VB.NET? Wala pa. Sino dito yung considering pa lang? Wala.
problems sila.
Considering.
Sila in the process na raw. Sila sir na siguro.
Sila sir in the process.
They're in the process. So, ano yung mga nagiging problems?
Okay, okay.
Wala naman. That's nice. Good to hear that. Make my job easier.
I'd like to add lang na this session, i-discuss namin yung consideration and then the conversion wizard plus light switch again. Yung second, third, and fourth session, doon na yung deep dive in terms of conversion on your data access layer, on the business logic, and also on the UI. So ito pa lang yung, are you considering to migrate? If you're considering to migrate, what are the steps?